Hey there, welcome back. We are playing Dragon Age, the Veilguard, and we are headed back to the crossroads. We need to travel to Treviso so that we can talk to the crows to find a mage killer. So here we go. Let's head into the crossroads. Travel to the tracked quest. Should we change the party this time? Let's take a look. All right. That was super important last time. So let's take Ballara with us this time. For the fun of it. And we'll take Harding. Confirm this party? Absolutely. Oh, okay. You will meet Antivin Crow in Treviso. So, I guess that this is our party. And instead of taking Harding, we will take Ballara and we'll meet another person along the way. Great. Treviso,
one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
I am Rook. Nice to meet you.
And you're under Atea Kentori of the crows?
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
Okay.
The documents, it's all there.
My friend says come with us.
How long have the Antam soldiers been here?
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
You went to the physician.
So they just kind of took over.
It must be hard dealing with the Antam.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
Oh, okay. Spoken like a true assassin, I suppose.
We have arrived.
Wow, this is not what I expected.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
The Cantori Diamond. It sounds like something that would make you very wealthy.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, 5th Talon. And this is Catarina della Morte, 1st Talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario della Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient, blooded mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages in Venatori to their knees.
Lucanus.
Lucanus?
My
Is he a Della
grandson.
Morte also?
They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Della Morte. Doesn't that basically mean, like, of the death or something? I don't know. I don't know other languages, but that's what it sounds like. That's perfect. That's who we need. Thank you.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanus della Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
What I say doesn't leave this room.
He wasn't really killed a year ago, was he?
Body our people brought back. was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Ossuary? I didn't know that was how that was pronounced. Maybe I've never actually heard that word out loud. I've read it before. I would have said it was ossuary.
One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
But the enchantments required must be immense.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanis is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive? There,
Wait a minute. More treasures that I can't get to. Just out of curiosity, was there... I can't... Hold on. What if we climb back up here for a moment? And then, what if we jump across onto this statue's head? No? Nope. No, it can't do that, it looks like. Okay, well, that's depressing. Can't say we didn't try.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
I'm not 100% sure that I brought the best person to try to be all sneaky.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
We go jumping into the water. Oh no, maybe not. We use magic to make a whirlpool? Oh, that's scary.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Let's hope we don't run into whatever did that. Do we think
Are
Lucanis
we-
is still alive? I guess
Are we
there's
underwater?
one way to find out.
Query on prison staff. Caliban. The other wardens don't want to go near that crow's cell anymore. Can't we get someone else to do it? Slaves, maybe. Ovidius.
Look.
What is that?
So this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
Okay, dragon. I'm good with fighting dragons, but fighting a giant shark scares the heck out of me. I don't know why. That just looks way worse than a dragon. Take a little detour. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything down here.
Well, we're not going that way.
This place looks
No,
elevated.
no,
I bet
we
it's
are
been
not. Wait a
underwater
minute.
Since the gods were imprisoned, at least.
What if we are? What happens if I drop down there?
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed.
They shouldn't, but
That's gotta kill
they
us,
might.
right?
On top of that, we're looking for a killer.
Ah!
Sure that this is a good idea.
If we want to
Okay.
kill a pair of gods, maybe a demon is just what we need.
Slide down the hill? Walk across this. I wanted to make sure there was nothing down there. It doesn't look like there is. I don't like it. I don't like this. It's giving me a sense of claustrophobia. Okay, we don't want to go over there. That's the obviously correct way. That's much better. Grab some hearty potato. All right, now the correct way seems to be the only way.
It's a magical barricade. Whatever's inside,
Again.
the Venatori really didn't want it getting out.
Then we break through.
Yeah, whatever's inside, they didn't want it to get out. So that means we do want it to get out. Whoa, don't, no! How about we jump at an angle over here? That's better. Okay, do I need to be on the other side to open the box? I do, actually. Nothing else back here? Excuse me. Oh, thank you. All right, let's shoot some crystals. Was there a... Yeah, right above me.
All right, we're almost through.
But there's another one over there. And there's a door up here. A lock is in place. Okay. And I'm assuming we can't just shoot that crystal? We can shoot that crystal, actually. If we wanted to run over there and grab that treasure box. Yes, yes, please. Oh, read this. Inmate scribblings. I am Nearest. I was Nearest. We are Nearest. No, not anymore. At least your hands and feet didn't get eaten. An uncommon amulet, plus 20% quicken duration. That's what we've got. Let's throw it on. So many of the skeletons we find are missing their hands and feet.
We don't have to fight. We're just here for the Canas de la Morte. Get ready.
We don't have to fight. Yes, we do.
Lucican, dragon of night. Your faithful cause.
Oh, look at that guy. Yeah. Ooh.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katarina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
Today's full of surprises. Yeah, but I'm here to help.
I'm breaking you out of here, but what are you?
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
It's complicated.
I can still work.
Good, because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here, Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
Any other requests while we're at it?
Yes, the famous crow contracts. So you want a prison break, a blood heist, and assassination help just to get you out of here.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll
good
love
enough
each
for
other
me.
before this is all over. Let's go.
Okay, so we
first
found
order of
Lucanus.
business?
Great.
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower, there's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
Ooh, almost ran right off the edge. I'm so glad we got a fresh breadstick out of that box. I was just thinking I could go for some breadsticks.
Mages, my specialty.
Time to see what he can do.
Our masters will have you.
Is that actually hitting anyone? Whoa! I thought for a second that guy just fell right off the edge. I was going to feel really happy that we pushed somebody off the edge and he was gone. They really like to pull that blood spike trick, don't they? So wait, are we back out in the same courtyard? We are.
I mean,
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon. If they lose it,
Then it's chaos.
High security key. Now we can get through the other gate that we saw earlier.
What was going on here?
blood magic. They used humans and elves as sacrifices to summon
The
spirits.
dragon's decoy. An overly complicated container that radiates magic. A simple attempt to scry within reveals extensive, but time-consumingly contradictory rebellion plans. It ends up in Venatori hands surprisingly and usefully often.
Spirits can become a demon. Zara didn't give them a choice.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Okay, so we've got to find all of the crystals that are... Is that a crystal up there? Can I even hit that? Did we get it? Now, can we shoot this one? Scooch. There. Got it. Yes. Great. And doors. Start with this door. Did I read this? No. Note on failed experiments. Felicia, what exactly does she expect me to do? It's been over 300 days now. It was supposed to take a week at most. If Zara's brilliant process failed, how does she expect me to salvage it? Caliban. Tincture kit, an uncommon healing belt. 790 healing. What? Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. That seems like a great item. Just a nice little room right here. Grab a couple of spare objects. Anything else up here? Yes. Well, wonderful. That was a nice reward for what we've just gone through, I guess.
Undead. Well, dead bodies animated by spirits, technically.
Sarah Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Oh. We're gonna need something to make a bridge. We can't actually get that yet.
Venatori ahead.
There we go. Yours. Some of us would like to enjoy the fun too.
We die for the gods.
Oh, I missed my chance there. All right, before we do anything else in this room, let's grab this thing. Can we grab this? Oh no, I can't grab this. I sure thought we would be able to. Whoops. Man, it does seem like we should be able to take that back down there, right? And create a bridge.
This is fascinating. Ordinarily, a demon would barely be able to perceive someone like Lucanus.
Let's double check this one more time. Yeah, that's so frustrating because we could use that right over where was it? Where was the other? Right here. If we could use that to get across there. I guess not. Oh well. Man, it sure seems like that should work. Who knows? Maybe if we keep going, we will eventually be able to come back. Look, there we go. There's one that's not being used. Pick that up. Come with me. We'll grab this while we're on our way. Take this back. Aha! Now we can get across here. We've got some heartwood. We got to shoot this red floaty thing. Shoot that one. Ossuary records on prisoner 20. Incubation 18 days. Emergence rapacity? Sent to Varantium. A jewelry box and a seafarer's cutlass. That is a common broadsword. Yeah, I think we're going to keep what we've got for now. Now, I don't know if we're going to need this or not, so we're going to take it with us. You just never know. When you might be in need of a floating crystal. Oh, what'd I miss? Some gold. Look at that. We do need it right here.
So, the blood vial the Venatori took?
It's for blood magic, to control me and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
So don't accidentally run into Caliban first. Which maybe what happens if I go back up here? Yeah, we're not going to go back up here right now. We're supposed to be returning to the collapsed bridge.
Now what do we do?
Lucanus can ask Spite.
He says he can get us across.
Who is he?
The demon. He says there's something here. Something he can grab hold of in the Fade. It's close.
Okay, I didn't actually read all of it because I stopped for the dialogue.
Pulled all of that from the Fade?
I'm as surprised as you.
This demon thing is really strong. Oh, does it have a time limit? You hear it ticking? The Fabricator?
They're fighting? But the Venatori summoned all these spirits.
Never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants.
Doesn't that sound like the worst villain name? I am the Fabricator. How about I stop getting shot? My arrows didn't seem to be doing anything there.
What does Zara want all these undead for?
Okay, there we go.
Those are the failures.
There's a
If
lot
those are
to be found in
failures,
this
what does
room.
success look
Pick
like?
this up.
She took the best results
Ooh,
out
a
of the
legendary
but some of the
rune.
demons she created.
Let's put that in place. Character screen here. Yes, yes, yes. What do we got? So we've still got it. We've got our besiege room, but we can throw another one in here. A legendary glaciate rune. All of your weapon attacks deal cold damage for 20 seconds. With 10% cold damage as a passive. I'll throw that on. Why not? Are we using the best weapons we've got? I think we are. This is great. We're in good shape here. Let's see. Companions. We have no points to spend. We do have another companion, right? Wait, how does Harding has 2 points again? Did I not spend Harding's points? No, I did. Harding just gained more points, I guess. All right, Harding. Pick this up. And then do we go left or right? Spark shot, detonation damage plus 25%. Fracture cannot be acquired if this skill is purchased. Oh, and this would be fracture. On impact, the shot now splinters, hitting up to 2 additional enemies, which means we're giving up the entire area here. Song of the Stone, heavy draw. Additional projectiles created by fracture are now Titan stone projectiles. Ending with Song of Creation. On impact, the shot splinters into 4 additional projectiles. But if we go the other way, we get that spark shot for detonation. Detonation causes the overwhelmed effect to be permanent. Enemies cannot have overwhelmed applied again. And then fault line, effectiveness of overwhelmed applied by overpower is increased by 20%. This is really tempting. It's really tempting. But for now, we can always refund later. I'm going to go this way because it seems more fun. I like the sound of it. There we go. Back. All right. Lucanus has no points. He's a level 1 contract killer. Nev has 2 points available that we have not spent. Let's check out Nev's skills. Nev is an ice person. Blizzard abilities. Up here we've got the ice breaker, which seems really cool. I kind of like that. Let's go with a different direction for Nev, maybe. Glacial pace applies weakened. I think I kind of want to go this way. Detonates to sundered. Yeah, let's do this. Let's head over here and see what it's got in store for us. Frost warning. There we go. So we picked up chill out for damage versus barriers and frost warning for some extra critical damage. Whoa. Why the star? Why the star over your name? Oh, we have a new item here that you can use. You're using your best item currently, it appears. But okay, whatever. How about a new bow for you? My regards +1, an old reliable. All right, I think we're done there.
That are still here.
+50 caretaker power. Our caretaker's been getting some items to power them up. Caliban, there's been a development, and now we need results as swiftly as possible. Push the subjects harder. Do anything you can to intensify their feelings of envy and frustration. I want every single demon you can produce ready to fight for the glory of Tevinter reborn. Zara Renata. A chess piece. There's a lot of stuff in this room. We will go up there in just a minute before we move on. But we've got to finish looting. If there's one thing that multiple decades of RPGs have taught me, it's that you've got to loot everything, right? Leave no stone unturned. Carry as much as your inventory can hold. Another treasure. Token of True Flight. Plus 20% projectile ability damage. I'm actually going to switch to that. I've been kind of relying pretty heavily on my projectile weapon, and extra damage for that should be really great. Let's do that. We're going to focus. I would really like to focus a lot on my projectile weapons if I can. See if I can go with as much of an archer-y style, archer-esque style as possible here. Go back down. May have missed something, but that's all right. Won't be the end of the run, I hope. Okay, it looks like we need to get another activation crystal stone thing. There should be gear in this. Duelist coat. There's medium armor. I'm wearing this heavy armor. I don't know at this point. I've not really looked far enough into the game to see if there is a negative effect for wearing heavy armor as a rogue style character. So we'd lose a lot of defense here, but we can gain some good ability damage. Let's go back to wearing some medium armor. Why not? That may not even be the best medium armor we've got, but it looks kind of cool. It doesn't go with our new hat. We may need to find another hat.
Caliban, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
another uncommon ring. Graven Opal. Plus 20% range. There we go. More ranged attack damage. And plus 15% weak point damage. Maybe when we upgrade it to the next level. Oh, but we've got... Hold on. I missed it. We could have put it in ring 2 slot. So let's go back over here. Because we've got an empty ring slot here. Let's throw our other ring back in there. There we go. Cool. And companions, they don't have... That's a trinket slot. And a keepsake slot. We don't have a trinket for them yet. No. And wait a second. I also missed this. Do we have another skill point to spend? We have 2 more skill points to spend. All right. We're going to come up here and grab Explosive Trap. Detonates for Overwhelmed. We'll grab that. I don't know how well I'll do it using it. Sharper Edges for additional penetration. Or Bulwark for physical resistance. And then we're going to come up here for an arrow. A nice arrow attack. All right. Let's go for penetration. Why not? Grab a couple of things off the floor. We're on our way to the Warden's Tower, right? Maybe? Did I miss anything in these? It looks like I did. No, that's just the pack. I must have already looted it. Well then, we'll continue on. There is something out there on a little walkway. A sturdy pouch. It's good that we can pass through each other so that we just don't collide.
These demons, they've been... Did the Venatori do this?
Then why this place exists? This is what success looks like.
Yes, there we go. That's what I like. I like when I get some good AoE going. I kind of would like to focus on the guy up here, though. Yep, have some of that. Oh, yes. That's very nice. Where'd you go? There you are. Welcome back. So I got to try to use the finishing. Oh, look at that! I almost fell in. Oh, I didn't get to finish that guy off. I got to try to use the thing that finishes them off as much as possible, because that's how we get that necrotic aura onto the weapon. I think that, or at least that's the way it seems. I hope that I'm not incorrect there. Uh-oh. Pick him out. Nice. That was a strong hit. There we go. Grab some blacksmith tools. Ooh, what is this? Common medium helm. 1 more point of defense. That's fine. 14% ability damage. Same. But will it look better with our new armor? That's the important thing, right? That's what we're all about. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I do not like that at all. Now we may be coming back up here and going a different direction, but for now, let's grab all this stuff just in case. Back around this way. Just to double check that we didn't miss anything before we go on down. All right, looks like we're going on down. Finish him off. There we go. He's finished off. And is there another one still in here? Have some of these. That is the most fun thing. Using your ultimate attack is incredibly fun. Let's give it, we've got to give the game props for that. Ossuary records on prisoner 51. Incubation 100 days. Emergence passivity. Declared a failure and destroyed.
Mierda, these guys. Let me hit him first, then you can take him down.
I hope he's over there killing things while I'm back here not killing things. Oh, look at those cool weapons. Those were very neat looking. Oh, I almost missed it. I almost missed a treasure up here. Grab that. Oh, yes, don't run past it. It's just some common ore. Warden wings, a common appearance. Might be common, but I'll take it.
I don't think that's a good sign.
We may not have much time.
Is there something up there that I can't get to? It looks like way up there there's a treasure at the top. And I am not certain that we can get there from here yet. Maybe we're going to come in from another direction, backtrack to this area.
This way. There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
More snapped chain. We're going to be super wealthy in snapped chain before. Oh, okay. That's not what I thought it was. We'll shoot off over there. Here we go. Whoops.
Easy enough.
Sure. Easy. For a guy with demon inside of him. Did you just teleport across there? Wait a second. How? Oh, there's another one. I didn't see that for a moment, and I thought, I can't make that jump. Okay. I guess we'll continue around. Looks like we're sliding down. You go on. There you go. Nothing over here. Dead end. More sliding down.
So what's the plan to find this thing? There's a lot of space to cover.
Nothing over here before we move on? No.
We can smell it.
All right. So I've got a crystal there, but it's protected from... Oh, we've got to find a lot here. We're going to have to just follow the trail of crystals, it appears.
The Venatori tortured these people. May you find peace.
Very few people survive Colivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
Good point. You know what's really interesting? I don't know if they have the exact same lines if you bring a different character.
Wait,
but
we cannot go after Colivan yet. Not while he has
Oh, so we can't go up here. Okay. But the fact that they would have had to get each actor to record the lines in case you brought a different character still is a lot of work. We're still following our trail of crystals. We're just kind of detouring to pick a few things up while we do it. Yeah, climb on up there. Wait a minute. Is that crystal over there protected? It was not. So that's one side down. It's still getting protection from the other side. How are we getting across there?
We need to get that barrier down. Find the crystals.
There's one. Oh, hello. Grab that. Does that say Amaza Cafe? The coffee killer. This pomace brandy is swirled in a still warm cup and sipped on the move. Following the Antivan custom of dimitase? I don't know. I'm probably mispronouncing these things terribly. In the dining room, murder in the den. Murder in the den. No, thank you. Please make a bridge. All right, so that's a nice, easy one to get to. We'll just break right on through. Twin buckle binding, an uncommon utility belt. Versus healing, so a lot less healing, but we get quickened on potion use and plus 7% duration of potion effects. I think I'm going to stick with healing for now, but we might end up switching later. No going through the wall there. All right, time to start shooting crystals.
One down, 2 to go.
There, just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
You're gonna have to remake our bridge.
Of course. That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Wow. That's less...
Venatory correspondence. Caliban. You know as well as I do how demanding Zara can be. Nothing less than perfection is ever acceptable. Of course, she is not going to accept that the crow is a failure of her method. Just kill him. Perhaps the demon will manifest when he dies. Alicia Aramond.
of a vial and more of a bottle.
There. That's the one. It has to be.
Alright, so how am I grabbing that? I don't need to read this again. Am I destroying it? Oh, yes, there we go.
It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
All right, anything on the other side? Couple of things here. Nope, I didn't need to climb that. More blacksmith tools. Warden wings. We've got more appearances. Time to go find Caliban. Take the elevator. Oh, this is an elevator. How do I act there? Activate.
So, Lucanus, your demon, feeling contained?
Mostly.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katarina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
All right, should be about time for a boss fight, right? Confront Caliban.
Oh, this
Caliban's looking like a vampire.
Unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He's the target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
Well, he's prepared.
What did they offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Was it worth it?
Oh, there are a whole bunch of them. So, let's see what that does. I'd like not to get... No, I would like to not be hit with those. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, come on. What do you got? Lucanus will attack this target. Combo opportunity. Go for it. Like, that's what we want.
The ossuary is my domain. No one leaves here.
Ouch.
I am in control here.
Now, you know what would be nice? Is if I did something smart in this fight rather than just keep getting shot.
By blood, I command you.
Oh, he's got his own demon. What are you doing? Maybe I don't want to be standing in that? Maybe? You think? I think. Oh, we can shoot that. Excellent. I didn't know that that was a thing that we could do. That's great. Hello. Don't fall off the edge. I don't know if you can fall off the edge, but I don't like it. What do we have here? Fade bolts, detonates sundered.
There you go.
Yeah, that's more like it. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm not in love with it.
I will not be a victim like the others.
You're going down, man. Well, mostly.
I refuse to fall.
We're low on arrows. Try not to use up all the arrows. And he's dead. I think we won. I think we won. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
The crows send their regards.
So we got your target.
Yes, the job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
You okay?
Lucanus, are you all right? Lucanus, what are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
I think this armor looks really cool when I don't have that weird looking helmet on. Ooh, what do we got? Level 10. And a skill point, but let's grab this first. What are we getting? 397 currency. God's Foil, rare rapier for Lucanus. Physical damage up. Stagger up. Attack my target as plus 50% penetration. Go for that. That's great. Let's do that. Before I talk to Lucanus. But first, let's grab this. I used one. I could probably stand to refill it. Let's go up here. Make sure there's nothing on the table. There is. Read. Oh, collect that. Open the codex there. Exploring the ossuary. Lady Zara. The work is progressing slower than anticipated. Though the artificers were confident that they could make use of the elven device maintaining the barrier, they were unable to extend its reach to more than a handful of yards in any direction. Most frustrating. I sacrificed the worthless fools. That gained us another 6 feet or so. What we have thus far excavated has proved most interesting. The structure appears to have served as a temple to the elven goddess. Aha! It was a temple to the elven goddess Gillenane. I had thought that tales of her creating various woodland creatures was mere superstition, but the holding cells and cages with the remains of animals no one can identify suggest otherwise. You should visit. I think you will find the place intriguing. Your servant, Calivan. Course. Go back over here to our skills. We got that skill point. We may as well spend it. Look, we're so close. Fan of arrows. Fire an arc of arrows up to your maximum of 5 arrows. Requires at least 3. Wait, whoa, wait. Did I miss another treasure? Where is it? Oh, it must be inside this. We need to... There we go. Yeah, give me something cool. Reinforced longbow. A common longbow with 10 extra damage and 26 extra stagger, but no arrow regeneration. At what point am I willing to switch? Man, I like that arrow regeneration so much. I like it so much. The physical damage is low. But, oh, wow, 50% is a lot of arrow regeneration. I just don't know if I can give it up. Speak of Lucanus.
Shall we go?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Tevinter Knights, Part 4. Trophy earned. Great. Back in Treviso, the Cantori Diamond.
Make it.
Lucanis, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison?
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe?
Maybe.
Where's Katerina?
Oh, no.
Please.
The Venatori caught her in their confusion.
I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Tell me one of these people is not a treacherous dog. You have my condolences.
Lucanus, I am so sorry.
I need to work.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target.
You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll make sure of it.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
I look forward to going after Zara.
Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
I kind of like that storyline. I want to follow that storyline up.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Virantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
Yeah. Back to the lighthouse. Bark knows how to tell a story.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them. however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well, we'd have to,
You'll have to kill me.
There's got to be another way.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on Spite.
He doesn't want to hurt you. How rare. Everyone else does. I want to talk to him.
before we do, well, that, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to
Uh-oh. Oh.
No. It's fine. I'm fine.
You shouldn't be used to this. He could kill you. This is not fine. Wait, we got more options. He hurt you. Why? Yeah, there we go.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way.
But he could just take you over, make you do what he wants.
It's, you know, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
You're bleeding. Maybe that's not fine.
He won't kill me. He cannot do that and get what he wants. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
But should you be alone now? Welcome to the team. I'll keep an eye on you. Should you be alone?
I don't like leaving you alone with the demon.
You don't have to worry about me.
Lucanus.
We just want to keep you safe, buddy. All right. If that's how you want it, we'll take off. Quest complete, Sea of Blood. With the team's help, the Demon of Varantium escaped his chains and completed his contract for Caliban, Warden of the Ossuary. But his reunion with the Crows was bloodied by a counterattack from Zara Renata, who struck down Katarina before his return. And we have acquired a new quest. New exploration level unlocked. Treviso Canals. A new exploration level is available. Return to this location via the world map or through the Crossroads Alluvion to explore and complete additional quests. Okay, so this game is going to become a little bit more open. That's good. I like that because I was just feeling like it was railroading us just a little bit down this corridor simulator. It felt very Final Fantasy 13. Not bad, just not the style I was expecting from the game. So this is going to be good. We will have to do some free roaming at some point. For now, it's time to check in with Nev, but we will do that in the next video. Thank you very much for sticking with me on this playthrough of Dragon Age, the Veilguard. I hope you'll be back. In the meantime, feel free, subscribe, stop by any of our live streams. I hope to see you there. Until then, as always, stay sharp and be excellent to each other.